What was the moment you realized your mother would never love you? When you're the spitting image of the father who destroyed your family, your own reflection becomes a curse. I'm 17, the youngest of 4, the only boy. My sisters and mom look at me like I'm him, Eric, the cheater who abandoned us 15 years ago. The problem is, I don't even remember what he looked like. I just know I must look exactly like him, based on how much they can't stand to look at me. Growing up, I learned the hierarchy early. Mom at the top, my 3 sisters beneath her, and me at the bottom. Not even worthy of the family photos that lined our hallway. Those pictures told our story. 4 beautiful women who survived abandonment. I wasn't in any of them. When I was 7, I tried to hug mom after a nightmare. She went rigid, then pushed me away. "You even smell like him," she said, her voice thick with disgust. After that, I started using my sister's body wash, thinking maybe if I smelled like strawberries and vanilla, she could hold me. She never tried again. By middle school, I was desperate to belong. My sisters, Penny, Mel, and Bianca, were obsessed with Gilmore Girls. Every Friday night, they'd pile on the couch with mom, quoting every line. I memorized entire episodes, learned all the character arcs. When I tried to join them, Penny said, "This is our thing. You wouldn't understand." But they'd let me stay if I ordered and paid for the Chinese food. "You owe us that much," Mel would say, "for what Dad put us through." I didn't understand what I owed them for, but I paid anyway. Always paid. Shopping trips where I carried their bags and covered lunch. Concert tickets for bands I helped them discover. Uber rides home from parties. My part-time job money disappeared into their expectations. "Men in this family need to learn responsibility," Mom would say, taking my debit card for groceries while my sisters kept their babysitting money for clothes. I tried everything to prove I wasn't him. Joined Bianca's book club, read every feminist memoir she recommended, learned to braid hair from YouTube so I could help Penny before her dates, took up baking because Mel loved cupcakes. Nothing shifted their gaze. I was still Eric's son, Eric's face, Eric's burden. Then came junior year when I found Mom crying over old wedding photos. "I'm sorry he hurt you," I said. She looked at me with such venom. "You're sorry? You look just like him when he lied to me." That night, I heard them in Penny's room, talking about how they couldn't bother to look at me. That's when I got the idea. Mom's 50th birthday was coming. I'd throw her the perfect party, show her I was nothing like the man who forgot birthdays, who never tried, who left. I took extra shifts at work for 3 months, researched all her old friends on Facebook, even tracked down her college roommate in Seattle, bought plane tickets for 2 of them. I remembered every detail she'd ever mentioned loving. The pink roses she grew up with in her grandmother's garden, chocolate cake with raspberry filling from the bakery that closed down. I convinced the retired owner to make one last cake. I hand-strung lights in the backyard, creating the ambiance she always said restaurants never got right. Made a playlist of songs from her college years. My sisters watched me work for weeks, never offering help. "Why are you trying so hard?" Bianca asked. "Because she deserves it," I said. Penny laughed. "God, you even sound like him when he was trying to apologize." The morning of the party, I set everything up alone, arranged the pink roses on every table, set out the champagne she loved but never bought, put her gifts from her friends at the head table. I heard her car in the driveway. Mom walked through the door and gasped. Her college roommate from Seattle rushed forward, arms open. "Surprise!" everyone shouted. Mom's hands flew to her mouth, tears forming as she saw friends she hadn't seen in years. The decorations sparkled. The cake stood perfect on the table. For a brief moment, her face showed pure joy. I even saw her smile at me. Then her eyes landed on the roses. The transformation was instant. Her face darkened, jaw clenching. "Who did this?" she demanded, voice sharp enough to silence the room. "Who put these flowers here?" My sisters, in perfect synchronization, pointed at me. Mom's face twisted with rage. "Pink roses? Pink roses?" She grabbed one from the nearest vase, crushing it in her fist. "I hate pink roses, Eric. I've told you 1,000 times. They remind me of my grandmother's funeral. It's red roses. Red." The room froze. Guests stared. My heart shattered. "You ruin everything, just like always," she continued, tears of fury streaming. "Get out of my sight, Eric. Get out." I stood there, 17 years old, realizing with perfect clarity that I could have gotten red roses, blue roses, or no roses at all. It wouldn't have mattered. I left the party, packed my things, and called my friend Jake. He picked me up within an hour. I never looked back.